Nelson.
About time too.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Amir King Khan, 174 centimeters tall, 66 kgs with a reach of 180 centimeters. And standing across the ring from him, perhaps the greatest to ever do it, Sugar Ray Robinson. 5'11" tall with a reach of 72.4 inches.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold.
Who's going to walk away with bragging rights? Which fans are going to be happy? Which fans are going to be sad? I don't know, but it's the argument I love. Don't shoot the messenger for the message.
You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. One punch could change everything in this battle. He takes that jab. That counter shot lands. Beautiful counter shot. Looks like this fighter did not work on defense this training camp. That one lands. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Threw the hook, didn't land.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
No rest for the weary. Nice counter shot with the right hand. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. And he fails to score with that left hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter.
On to the second round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter-puncher smart.
There's a counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. You missed with that jab. Nice exchange here from both men. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Both men step back for just a moment. Good counter punch. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Perfect counter shot. Swing and a miss. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Counterpunching for both these athletes. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Just get the jab and don't get carried away. Look at him, he's absolutely knackered, man. He's knackered. He's fine, don't let him get that confidence. He's really stressing about his chest tank now. Keep watching.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
So that left lands. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And a counter left. Both men step back for just a moment. You'd like to see more jabs. Right punch. Very close. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble.
Oh, I heard that never, but I saw it.
They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
I love that. I love that. That shot's great. Thank you, coach. I thought, just stick that few body shots in there a little bit.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you don't think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
He parries that left jab away. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you. I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the dangerous fight.
He misses with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made look so easy.
It's so important now on the strength. Great round, great.
On to the fifth we go. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Nice counter. Swing and a miss. He prevents that left uppercut from scoring. These two are the perfect dance partners. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
Left counter Robinson just got rocked. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Exchange here from both men. Left counter punch will score. Good left counter that lands. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. They exchange punches. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they have...
This is the beginning of round 6. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating, just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Good counter right hand again. He just misses with that jab. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. That big hook doesn't land.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Offensive display, landing that left counter. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when you go in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to win. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there, because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. With the right counter. At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
There's the bell to start round 7. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That hook won't score. Good right hand. That left hook missed. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Left punch. Neither man really defending themselves. Nice counter shot. He misses with that jab. Perfect counter lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. We'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here. Beautiful counter punch. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
And he just missed with that left jab. Good counter left hand there. His jab just got blocked. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes. It's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Punch, counter punch. Got out of the way of that right hook. 10 seconds left. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this...
So important.
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations you've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold and tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That left counter was perfectly timed. Neither man really defending themselves. They score again with the left hand. seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Good counter-punching from both these fighters. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Both men step back for just a moment. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Absolutely knackered, man. He's knackered.
And there's the bell to start round 10. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
That right jab just misses. Nice job by him to block that jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice counter shot. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
The jab not finding its target. Catch and shoot. Swing and a miss with that. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, I've been in...
There's the bell to start round 11. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Power. That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment. Nice counter punch. These two are the perfect dance partners. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. The charts action from both of these fighters. counter right. He got out of the way of that right hook. Throws the left but doesn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter and a cornerman.
Who thought we would have made it to 12? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
Counter punching. Jab slightly off target. Both men step back for just a moment. Great counter right-handed. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Missed him with that uppercut. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Beautiful counter shot. Nice exchange here from both men. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight. What a style. What a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.